Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Love you all. Love to share everything I know as much as I can give you, right? And I hope you like the content of my channel. If you really like what you are hearing, please subscribe, like, comment, and I will respond to everyone. And you can get so many answers in these short videos that I do regarding any struggle that you have in your life, whether it's job, personal life, sexual life, or professional life. So let's begin. Today it's about professional life, and it's the belief or the feeling, I hate my job. I call it allergy to work. It's such an important thing because every client I ask the question, right? And I'm a hypnotherapist, so before I do a little intake, right, where I ask them about their life, just a short one, just to give me an understanding what the person is struggling with and how they see their life. And I always ask, do you love what you do? And as soon as I hear hesitation, even if they say yes, I do love what I do, if there is a hesitation, there is something that is holding them back, right? If the people say, well, you know, it's a job that they hate their job, they don't like it, or they don't feel fulfilled, they don't feel happy doing that job. And what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms that you might not like your job, or you might even hate it? So the first one is getting sick a lot. So your mind, when you don't listen to your heart, when you don't listen to your intuition, go do something else. Go do what you love. When you don't listen to it, and I'll tell you why you don't listen, it's not your fault. There are the beliefs that you formed, and they are so ingrained that it's really hard to work with your logic and to really shift those beliefs. So not your fault if you don't like your job, but you still do it. When you get sick, it's like your body tells no. Your body says, no, don't go there. And it very often happens when there are some important projects or events at work. It's like you are rejecting, your body's rejecting, right? Because you don't like your job, sometimes you get into this deep depression, and your hormones, of course, are impacted as well. And then you have a low immune system. You're always in stress of not liking your job. So depression is another symptom. If you are depressed, it's not always because of your personal life. It's not always because of the past, you know. Sometimes we develop depression because we don't love what we do. We don't like our job. Another one is waking up and like dreading going to work. You wake up and the first thought, oh, I have to go to this job. If you have those thoughts, then there is a big chance you don't like your job, and you know that already, right? But you want to know what to do about it and why you have that. Another big symptoms of hating the job is anger and frustration. Sometimes we get like frustrating, impatient, angry. That means that there is something about your job, about whether or not you like it. Another one is lack of enthusiasm, lack of motivation. Very common symptoms of hating your job or not liking what you do is lack of enthusiasm. You kind of do your job, you know what to do, but you still feel like, whatever, it's just one of those jobs. So you don't feel like you want to change anything. You don't want to learn. You don't want to experience, don't want to risk. You don't want to be adventurous at work. No, all of those things come when you're very interested, but not when you hate your job. Why do I say hate? Because this is the words of my clients, right? These are the words of my clients a lot of time. I hate my job, but I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to change that. Also, another symptom is feeling great on weekends, feeling very good on weekends, but feeling very desperate and very unhappy on weekdays. Right? So when the weekend comes, like, finally, but then the Monday comes and like on Sunday evening, you get really upset. But then on Friday, you're like, yay, there is a weekend ahead. Or if you have shifts, it means at the end of the shifts and you'll feel very excited. And in the beginning of the shift, you'll feel very dreadful, right? Why that happens, why we end up or why we have the jobs that we don't like, but we're still there. You hate your job, but there is nothing I can do. This hopelessness and helplessness that you felt as a child is still with you when you cannot shift or change your job that you don't like. The first objection that I hear, it pays my bills. It pays my bills. This is the logic explanation why you are still in your job. It pays my bills. Sometimes it really well pays my bills, right? Unconsciously, you have this belief. Do whatever you want, do whatever you need, but just pay the bills because it's so important. What are these bills? Mortgage. We put ourselves into a mortgage agreement, right? Who put yourself in a mortgage agreement? You put yourself. All the bills that we have, we want to put them on the country, on the government and everything, but no, we sign up for that. It's just that we still don't know, because subconsciously we still act as children. If we blame someone for our bills, it's like, oh my God, this country is so expensive, the living is so expensive. When they move to the country where it's not expensive, find a skill that you want, find a freelance skill that you can work online and live for $1,000. Sell your house, and go somewhere like, I don't know, Thailand, Vietnam, where you can live and enjoy your life. But no, we don't want to do that, right? We are so fearful, and so we stay in the job that we don't like just to pay the bills, to keep up. Another objection is, it's a good job. It's a good job. Unconsciously, let's talk about what happens unconsciously with this objection. It's a good job. Who says it's a good job? Your mom, teachers, status, family, whatever it is. Someone told you that it's very serious. It's a good job. My whole family are doctors, and I'll be a doctor as well. And it's really nice to see doctors who love their jobs, but I've met doctors here who hate their jobs. And they are frustrated, they're angry, they're emotionless, they are very unsympathetic, right? So that happens as well. And I don't blame them, because they just hate their job. So they hate everything about what they do. They just do it because it pays the bill. Good bills, right? Very well. So it's a good job. Whose belief is that it's a good job? Is it a good job for your family, for your friends, for your coworkers, colleagues, society, community, or it's a good job for you? Because apparently, if you're watching this video, that it means that it's not that good, right? Another objection: what else would I do if not this? I don't know anything else. Unconsciously, you don't know who you are, right? You still, and it's not your fault. It's sometimes we are repressed our authenticity so much in childhood that we don't even understand who we are, right? We don't know what we want to do. So the only thing that can help is sampling, really, uncovering back that inner child, that interest, that curiosity. A lot of people know what they need to do. A lot of people know what they need to do. If I ask, what if you could do anything you want? Everyone will give me a great thing, will give me an answer. Every client is if you could do anything and the money didn't matter, they would come up with their hobbies as jobs. Right? But they believe they cannot make money out of it, which is not true. This is also the belief of parents. When we say, oh, I want to be an artist, our parents would say, no, artists don't make a lot of money. I want to be a fashion model, No, you can only be a fashion model until 30, that's it. This is all the beliefs. You can make money out of anything. I've heard crazy stories what people make money off. So if you have that belief, what else would I do? I don't know what to do. It means that you need to go into the self-discovery, into the self-healing journey. And you will find out who you are, not what you were shaped into. Another objection. I wrote down everything so I don't forget. I have been doing this for 10 years, or 20 years. It's too late to change something. Also, this is a logic, right? Objection. Unconsciously is I'm afraid of being myself. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of criticism. I'm afraid of judgment. What other people will think, right? There are so many excuses deep down in your subconscious mind that, countless countless excuses, our subconscious mind, right? So this is when I do sessions for finding, for finding the life, for finding the life purpose, right? For pursuing the dreams, finding that, authentic core that we all have. We all have it. No one can take it away from you. They can suppress it, but no one can take it away. A lot of people chase someone else's dream. Usually system, and I call the world system, pictures you like the Canadian dream, American dream, right? They picture you the dream and you follow that dream, even though it's not your dream. So very often we just kind of chase it. So this is where we have to question why we chase it. What is it giving us? Are we fulfilled? Are we happy chasing that dream? So in order to do that, I'll show you this little exercise. So what you can do, right, in order to find out why you hate your job, what happened in your life that brought you to the place you are now, because everything happens for a reason. If you're here, if you're watching this video, it means you're ready to make the change. So you first think about the college, and you first think about your first desire when you said oh, I want to be this, I want to be this, something that your parents or caregivers told you no to. No, you cannot, this is this is a stupid job. Whatever they said, or maybe no, honey, this is not good. Maybe you should try, nurse school or something else, whatever it is. Think about that moment. What did you want to become? Who did you want to become? But you couldn't because based on the expectations of your parents. College time. Think about, did you want to go to that college? Or you went there because that was the only available option? Well, that was just, I didn't know what I want. A lot of people in high school, they don't know what they want. So, when they go to college, they don't really realize that's why the dropout rate from the college is so high from universities, right? Or people taking breaks, from college, or shifting from the program to program because they find that, oh, this is not something that I love. And future plans. What beliefs you have about future, about success, about fulfillment. All of these beliefs can give you a huge answer into what you really want. So do this little work, write down who you wanted to become, but you couldn't because your parents said, or caregivers told you it's not good, it doesn't bring money. Did you go to the college because you really wanted that program, or you went it because it was an expectation? Or it was a family business, for example, family line of career. And your future, what perception you have of the future. This is really, really, really good for you to make a picture why you hate your job. So do the self-work. I love you. If you need help, I do sessions online. RTT hypnosis is so powerful with any issue, and it can help people realize where their emotional and physical pain is coming from. I wish you all the best. Be healthy, emotionally and physical. My contacts are below. Subscribe, comment. Love you all. Bye.